What is going on, everyone? I'm gonna start doing some knife content here on this channel. I just did the first knife repair with this Kershaw blade here. This was a nasty looking blade. You can still see some sort of remnants from previous filth and rust on the blade. So what I did was the spring mechanism wasn't like this. It needed a lot of lubrication, and I'll throw up some footage of what it used to look like before I cleaned it and how it used to act, but that compared to how it is now, how the blade looks, I gave the blade a sharpening. I kind of sort of horribly gave it a new tip to it. Not the best grinding quality, obviously, as you can see from that big scratch mark down the blade. Again, this is a Kershaw Speed Safe knife, pretty much the same as this blade. You can kind of see that these knives share a little bit in common with the same overall length. It's just this one has sort of a raised point here. I don't know the specific. This one's more of a straight blade on the bottom, and obviously came to a point. And other than that, they're pretty much the same. This is 1830 steel, and this is 1835 steel. Other than the slight design changes, they're both line locking. This one has a partial serrated blade on it, which I don't touch. They both work just fine now, because they both have the spring assist. The clip on this one could use a little tightening, but that's a minor detail. Yeah, this knife was no good before, and now it has some new life to it, and some new. It's gonna get a lot more use out of it than now that it's sharpened and been taken care of, at least a little bit. Not to say that the last guy who had this didn't take care of it. It's just, excuse me, being in construction, everyone usually has a knife on them, and knives are usually, like I said, the tool that everyone has on them, either a knife like this or a razor knife or something like that, some form of knife someone has on them at all times. So, you know, knives, they tend to get used and abused, and, you know, people, what I'm thinking happened to this, someone tried to pry something off or use it as a screwdriver, and it just snapped the tip of the blade off. And because obviously, you know, it's a thin part of steel up at the top here, and it really isn't designed to take that kind of force. So that is what I'm thinking happened. But now, like I said, this Kershaw Speed Safe blade has a new lease on life, and I will certainly be taking good care of it, or better care of it than the state I found it in. Again, that's not to knock the last person who had this knife. It's just, again, knives tend to get beaten up, used for screwdrivers and 5-in-1 tools, but because it's just the tool that everyone has on them at all times. So I'm glad I could give this knife a new life, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video I make on a knife. Peace.